everybody. This is Plush God A-Duck here for my first A-Duck reviews. On this series, we'll be tackling cartoons, movies, or anything on the internet. I'm not going to be showing the stuff because that will give me copyright strike, but I will show you things, little pictures, but here's the point. This review series will be starting, and this is my first time trying to review stuff, so I'm going to give it an honest go. I like watching reviews such as Pie Guy Rules and Mr. Enter, and I really like it the way they critique stuff, and I wanted to be just like them. But with limited resources and Movie Maker and stuff like that, found it kind of hard. But with all that out of the way, let's talk about that sinking feeling. Yes. We're going to start off this series with a SpongeBob episode. Now, this particular episode isn't talked about that much. The only time it really got any light is when Pie Guy Rules rated it #1 of the bottom 5 of the season 7 video of his. Now, I've seen the episode multiple times, so this is just coming from memory. But I actually like all SpongeBob, believe it or not. I actually like the Splinter, all the bad episodes that people say bad. But I don't hate SpongeBob. And some of the worst episodes that I find are usually ones that people kind of just see mediocre. But that's for another day. This day is about one of the things that people say is one of the most boring and forgettable episodes of season 7. Well, it starts off with Squidward in his house, watching SpongeBob and Patrick run around giggling until he tries to put them in his place. After that, we literally get a scene like SpongeBob and Patrick are trying to decide which yard to play in, but then Squidward just builds a wall, and then he doesn't build a wall; he just draws a square. But so we spent about a minute figuring out what to do, and then SpongeBob and Patrick decide to dig underneath the houses. Now, on its own, this Squidward torture porn is stale. We've seen more violent ways that Squidward has been tortured, more stupid ways. We've seen Cephalopod Lodge, Squid's Visit, Choir Boys, Jellyfish. There's a ton of examples of why this one doesn't stand out in any single weird form, and not to mention that it steals elements from other episodes, not just the Squidward torture episodes. Like Pie Guy Rules said, the digging element was used in Chum Caverns. I actually like that episode. It's just they even dug in a similar way. They even showed a similar digging gag. But it's like if you had the episode, I'll try to describe it. It's like if you have the episode, if you have The Thing, where Squidward just wanted to watch public television and he got cement, and you just tack on Chum Caverns. It's not even. There isn't even that many good jokes. Sure, like I said, I like all SpongeBob, but sometimes I like to listen to critics. A lot. You can say I'm kind of a sucker for them. But that's not the place for comedy. Even though I do want to be a voice actor when I grow up, this is just kind of sad and like the worst way possible. Like, I wanted to create another Squidward torture episode, but this one's just stale. Okay, back to it. Like, Squidward is in his house napping. Like, SpongeBob and Patrick are continually being annoying, but they squid right under Squidward's feet. Then Squidward's house sinks under with Squidward inside. Well, not exactly. He just falls in, but I don't know why. So basically, then they have to dig out Squidward's house, but right after there's a freak out. And then the episode just kind of wanders a little. Like, you don't know when it's so boring. Like, honestly, if anything, the boringness is the something that makes the Squidward torture porn stick with you. And it kind of makes Chum Caverns feel a little less humorous. But that's beside it. Like, I think it's agreeable with why he called it a Scumbob episode. It's because it's so boring. If episodes are gonna be this boring and not funny and not have a plot, then they're just... Man, I'm rambling again. Okay, back to the plot. Like, so what happens is that... So SpongeBob and Patrick obviously screw up, and then Squidward goes on a rampage after them throughout the tunnels, where SpongeBob and Patrick keep digging and digging and digging. Did I mention this was in Chum Caverns? No. They keep digging, and then the entire town gets plummeted into the ground. Which, the way they were digging, it doesn't really make any sense. Like, I saw the first time they were digging, and SpongeBob and Patrick were digging up, and so that must have been that Squidward's house was deeper down. He even breaks his own rules of said things. Overall, it's just, it's kind of sad in that, wait. And also, this thing ends when the whole town gets sucked into the underground. And then, and that's pretty much it. Oh yes, there's one gag that kind of trails onward about how, oh yeah, the gag is about that, oh yes, Krabs is not in this episode for some reason, yet Plankton is there because he's there just to do that one line that the Chum Bucket is the only restaurant in town. I don't know why that was there, but maybe it's just because Mr. Lawrence, the voice of Plankton, was one of the writers in this episode, and he just wanted something to say. That's just my opinion. So it ends with everyone in the town digging, and then just Squidward saying, "I hate neighbors." But Larry, let's get serious. This episode is not funny, and it's not even a good torture porn of Squidward. If you really want to see something horrible to happen to Squidward, yeah, you might want to see Choir Boys or Are You Happy Now? If you want, I could react to those, but that would take time. I hope you enjoyed the first Klushka Eduk reviews, and I hope to see you when you want me to react to something else. Also, comment down below what things you might want me to review. whether it be a plush channel or just a channel in general on YouTube, a movie, a TV show, Luke's episode. I'll take a look. Maybe I'll surprise you. Okay. Plush got a duck out.